Never put a fucking CV-90 anywhere near a tank that's firing.
Sounds like the South African method of clearing bunkers during the border war. They just pull up a Rotel 90, stick the gun tube inside the bunker, and just fire whatever round they had in the chamber. Good times.
And Milan is a very effective bunker clearer.
Isn't any AGM that?
So again, KT?
Isn't any AGM with heat a good bunker buster?
Depending on the ranges, depending on what's his minimum and whether it comes top down. Yeah, the old ones are. But again, it depends on how close you are.
Mm.
We used Milans in the Falklands.
I was going to say that's probably because of the remaining fuel.
Yeah, but it's also the Americans used bulldozers in the Iraq the first time, so that's also effective.
User left your channel.
The bulldozer was on the end of M1A1.
Yep.
What about those armored D11s?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Those armored D11s are quite useful.
Yep,
And we also used TOW-2s to kill Uday and whatever his other name of that guy was.
Oh yeah, the two nice brothers.
Kusa.
Yeah, they used TOW-2s. I think it took like 5 or 6 of them to knock out the complex, but.
Well, that sounds like a good return for the taxpayer.
Alright, we're at +7 minutes. What you call, Messiah? Give it another 3 and roll or what?
Hold it. APOC just wrote in Discord logging in now.
TOW-2s are pretty cheap though compared to Javelins, so no biggie.
So in 15 minutes he's ready?
Yeah, I gotta get the hamsters going.
Yeah.
Have you asked Alexa to make a hamster sound?
User entered your channel.
I can't say I have because I haven't got one.
Well, you should ask Alexa if anyone has one, and ask her to make a hamster sound.
Well, there, APOC, you're late for SP, man. Ain't that a normal these days?
I'm right on time.
It's an officer. They're never late.
It's commander. I'm never late.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Alright, just verifying everybody's here and in-game. Silence is acquiescing. So, gonna start off. Everybody in screen, please.
Okay. I'm just going to stay in the same net as you, direct net, so we don't really have to do a battalion if you don't want. Okay.
Remember to set your height.
Charlie 2, loud clear.
Alpha 6, Charlie 6, radio check on battalion net 61. Charlie 6, thanks, roger out.
M&M.
Cool people do.
Red is color of superior Soviet forces. Soviets is strong.
Roger.
Signal.
A recommendation. I think for Charlie Company, let us push, make link up with the battalion scouts, and then let me start pushing into Katali. I think the sooner we get a feel for the situation in Katali and clear that bridge, the better off we are for the rest of the task force. No, I would like to cross into the AO, cross phase line Alpha, then actually conduct a dismounted link up with battalion scouts and push mostly dismounted to Katali. It's more like a recon than anything. But what I don't want is we sit here in Moda and just wait, and then tanks go forward and just start getting smoked by the ATGMs and whatnot. Let me push some dismounts forward up to Katali and at least develop the situation. That's the first part. The second part is I prefer not to attack through Hill 60. Hill 60 is absolutely key terrain, and the enemy's going to fight for it. Let me push east from Katali and clear Grabian from north to south rather than east to west. Marked with Axis 2. That's where I prefer to attack it.
Yeah, it's a stone bridge.
Yep, stone
105
bridge.
tons.
Yeah, all bridges into Gravian or stone bridges make it happen. I just don't want to. Hill 60 might turn into a clusterfuck of artillery and direct fire. I'd prefer to let that be a tank engagement and keep my company out of it.
User left your channel.
One question. Where
User left your
what net
channel.
is FO on?
User left your
For
channel.
observer, which net is he on?
Push it through company. I'll work it with Mirzev.
Roger.
Alpha 3.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
I have a question,
User left
but
your channel.
it's really just to verify
User
that
was moved out of your channel.
Charlie 6
User
will
left
give me
your channel.
instructions on how to push forward my tanks to link up with him in the first phase. So just
User
to verify
left your
that
channel.
I'll be getting that
User left your
in
channel.
a Sequoia order phase.
Yep.
Alpha 3, no further questions.
Hey, so what I'd actually like to do is, for you, there's obviously going to be a clusterfuck of movement coming out of the attack position. Work with Alpha Company, or you'll be last in the order march. We'll just deconflict. I'll deconflict with Alpha 6 to get you moved. Just hold what you got. You'll be last in the order of march out of there, I believe, from the order.
If I understood correctly, I'll be the first one out of Alpha Company's area. You'll be the first overall, but I'll be the first out of Alpha Company's assembly area. Can you verify that, Alpha 6?
Was he the first? Okay, great. Yeah, just move to Moda when I'll provide you more instructions when you get to Moda.
Alpha 3, Roger, all, no further questions.
Well, I was going to move the mortars up to where you guys are all clustered at the moment and leave them there until they get out of range and then move them up.
User left your channel.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2, Redcon 1. You get the when we need to move from the starting point, right?
Magnetar, did you crash out of Stewbies or what?
Well, I keep getting license failure. Somehow, I cannot start it again.
Is your code
Latency
meter
failure?
service?
Roger that.
Have you tried restarting your code meter?
That's what I was trying to do right now.
Yep, and make sure the USB dongle's properly seated in.
It's not through the USB dongle.
Okay.
Right. In the meantime, if you get it up and running, we'll do a portion rejoin to get you back in. You got the briefing, hopefully. So you, Tankinator, Blackhawk, Max, and myself will be jumping down into Alpha 3 at this time, and then we'll see from there if we can make it work.
User left your channel. User left your channel. Left your channel. User left your channel. Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
Oh, right, okay.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1, radio check.
Okay. Right.
I get some smoke on the far side of Katali, on the south side, for this initial movement.
Put a thing down and let me know when you want it.
Yeah, we're marking now. Well, so one thing we do in Charlie Company is we keep our targets will be formatted with company, platoon, and then fire mission number. So you see some Charlie markers out there. That's first platoon, 0 and then 0, 1.
Alpha 6.
Ah.
And we're going to do a pause and rejoin for that dude who dropped. Alright, Charlie 1002. I think we need to push that a little
Alpha
further back.
6, this is Alpha 1 on company net. We are Redcon 1, 26,000.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2.
I got Alpha 3 is Redcon 1. I'll let you know when
I've
the
been
entire company's
searching
Redcon
around
1.
on battle position Alpha 2 Bravo, and I can basically not fire into Rooster. Over. Yeah, if I go forward where I can actually see into the town, then I'm completely exposed. And if I go back, then I can't see down into the town.
Just waiting on one more platoon. I'll be good.
Yeah. Yep, we can do that. I know. Yep.
Perfect. We're all Redcon 1. If you need to drop, we gotta restart anyway. Man, last time we played, I got the Delta Company MGS, and it was that's all I had for Charlie Company. And it worked out really well because the Alpha Company commander was able to retain all tanks, but he actually gave me a tank platoon now, so. I mean, if you want to take that company, that platoon back and give me the MGS, that's fine too. I don't care. It was easy to manage.
Loader ready, safe unloaded.
The guys to
That's what I like to hear, man. Some shot out. Thanks.
We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
Alpha 6, you have put the train into the middle of the tanks.
Oh, Viz on Verdum.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. Time down behind Alpha 1. Alpha 1, or correction, Alpha 6 is Alpha 1. It's black Alpha using contact right now.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Okay. Pause and rejoin 5 seconds. Hey, we got contact early, man. He's coming on pretty strong. It's all good though. Yeah. Start smoking some shit early. Gauging M60. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's actually Hill 57 where I'm trying to go.
What's the stat?
You know.
I might be one on 57. Tank's on 57 right now.
Where's Hill 57?
It's marked. It's just south of, or north of Katali. Yeah, I got Viz on friendly scouts. It's danger close, but it's outside Reds. Give me an old battalion 4 on that one.
Sorry, what's on Hill 57s? Did you say it was armor?
Tanks, yep. Tanks and Burnhams.
Well, I can give you mortars, but the heavy guns are on Katali at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to kill them. We're not going to kill them no matter what, but let's get them moving. I think I just smoked a 60. What the fuck is this? Smoke coming in on me? Yeah, I got some smoke landing the fucking passage point.
Right, should be landing on Hill 57 in 30 seconds.
Up.
Oh. 20 seconds for Hill 57.
Yeah, definitely an M60 pushing up here.
10.
We're taking fire here. 2-1,
Splash.
we're taking fire here. 2-1, we're taking fire here. 1-4, contact, group, east. 1-4, we're taking fire here. 1-2, we're taking fire here. 1-4, we're taking fire here. Roger. 1-1, we're taking fire here. 2-4, we're taking fire here. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. Roger. 1-2, we're taking fire here. Roger.
Get. I'm cool with fucking scratching an enemy tank platoon right off the bat here.
Roger. We're taking fire here. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. Roger. Roger.
Right, I'm heading Hill 60 in 2 minutes.
I could see his indirect fire being shot at us right now.
Roger.
Like I see the rounds moving through the air. Fuck is Alpha 3? I need him up here.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. 2-3, we're taking fire here.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. My AEI tank just went out in front of everybody, got lit up. The rest of my tanks are good. We're backing up.
I think
van
mine,
tanks.
yeah.
Reloading. Copy that. Yeah, don't move forward right on that. There's a lot of engagement.
Yeah, let's start shooting at 60. I got friendlies pushing at 57. Trying to get ATGMs up on 57.
We're at our checkpoint.
me down on 60.
Hey, can you give me control of 5-4? Thank you.
You know if you need 60 shifted.
Alpha 1, engage destroyed 4 enemy tanks. We're continuing to move to catch up behind Alpha 3.
Alpha 2 is engaged. And, we have destroyed a couple of light vehicles, but no tanks. Alpha 2.
Alpha 1. Alright, I got Charlie 1 in dismounting now for their clearance.
3-1, contact, group, south. We're taking fire here. 2-1, we're taking fire here.
Let's fire Charlie 100.
On the way.
Alpha 1, Alpha 2 is moving into position.
3-1, contact, group, south. Roger. 2-2, contact, group, east. 2-1, we're taking fire here. 2-2, we're taking fire here. Roger. 3, we're taking fire here. 2-1, we're taking fire here.
Smash on Charlie 100. 8.
4, we're taking fire here. 2-2, contact. Contact, group, south.
Alright, I got dismounts pushing over the bridge now.
Dump it up.
Contact, east.
So I might have indirect coming in and Italian HQ.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get these guys moving, man. Getting some good picks here. Dismounted clearance of Katali. What's wrong at?
Give me Alpha 5-3, please.
2-4, we're taking fire here.
It's up.
2-3, we're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Alright, I got tanks moving into Katali now. Establishing that battle position. I'll let you know when we're set. I'm gonna check this bridge. Who's taking indirect?
6, this is Alpha 2. Lost 2 tanks on the hill towards Hill 60. Taken out by tanks.
2-2, we're taking fire here.
It's a nice map.
Roger.
We're taking fire here.
Alpha 6 is up. I have a question. Repair, is it instant repair or is it just actual times?
Indirect to my southwest. Landing just the other side of the hill.
Damn, we lost 2 tanks already?
Contact.
Hot damn.
We're taking fire here.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2, do you have any spare vehicles? We have 3 tanks down now.
Yeah, we can give him up. We can have it.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving towards Grabian, the north bridges.
Contact.
6, this is Alpha 2, Alpha 2. He has a coolant leak, Alpha 2 too, so he won't be able to be fixed.
I do have a micro UAV too. Shift T, Alt T.
Roger.
We're taking fire here. 2-3, we're taking fire here.
Crossing sites look clear. I am seeing some shit just further south from Grabian though.
Ceasefire.
Still armored vehicles near Hill 200.
Six is Alpha 1, engage destroyed, 4 enemy tanks.
DC, fire.
They're in the vicinity of Hill 60, they're on the reverse side of it. I'll put it in the strong point. There's at least 2 platoons there. Unknown at this time if there's any more. I'm putting a graphic on the map at this time.
Which one's Hill 200?
I'm sorry, it's not 200, it's Charlie 100.
I'm going to hit it again.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a platoon plus back there.
Yeah, Roger. He thinks
Was it infantry
he's
or,
trying to flank us, I think, at this time.
No, it's armor back there.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. Can we get 1-3 back, please?
This thing doesn't have fucking thermals on it.
Are you in CV-90?
No, I'm in the UAV.
We're taking fire here.
Yeah, give them to me. 6. I'll put 2 out.
141. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. We're taking fire here.
Roger that.
Roger. Roger. This is 1-4. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
taking fire on the battalion HQ.
We're taking fire here. 2-3, we're taking fire here. 4-1, we're at our checkpoint. 1-3, contact. Ceasefire. We're taking fire here. Ceasefire. We're at our checkpoint. This is 1-4. We're at our checkpoint.
Alpha 1 engages one enemy tank around Charlie with reference point Charlie 100. There's another tank that came up over there. Killed him.
We're taking fire here. 2-1, we're taking fire here.
Still engaging infantry that's in BP Charlie Bravo. There's a lot of infantry over there. We need hang on. I need a I'm also gonna need an ammo truck myself at once. I'm getting black on ammo.
We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
Yeah.
We're taking fire here.
Alright, 5-3 is on its way.
This is 1-1, contact. Roger. This is 1-1. We're taking fire here. 1-4. We're taking fire here. Traverse left. Ceasefire.
I just smoked a BMP at 3,000 meters
Ceasefire.
on the move.
PC. Fire heat.
Love this 40mm gun.
Fire. Ceasefire. We're taking fire here.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. I need a resupply. You get a chance behind our position. Copy that.
So far, so good.
We're taking fire here. 3-2, we're taking fire here. 2-4, we're taking fire here.
I mean, he's shooting indirect at me, but I think it's indiscriminate. I don't think he's got much of a fix on what we're doing over here.
Contact.
This airburst is fucking disgusting.
We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
A bunch of dead enemy tanks up on Hill 60.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. Ceasefire. Re-engage.
Six, this is Alpha 1. We have BMPs trying to flank us. We engaged destroyed 2 BMPs, and then destroyed the enemy tank out in the open. We have another enemy tank coming up now. Just continuing to push on us. I'm putting graphic now. Alright,
few
A6
dismounted
up one.
stragglers and
Enemy
Grobby,
BMPs
but
south of us.
pushing through pretty hard.
South, west of us, about 500 meters.
Contact, group, east. We're at our checkpoint. 1-2, we're taking fire here. This is 1-1, we're taking fire here. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. PC. Fire east. Target, dude. We're taking fire here. Yeah.
So I'm calling Grobby mostly cleared at this point. I'll call cleared when I feel comfortable, but we're pushing the bridges just north of Remus. And then I'll be at the doorstep of Rooster probably in the next 15-20 minutes, depending on what he's got in Remus.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. We're reloading at this time. I'm taking 2 units back to reload. Keeping one on our southern flank. That way you can secure it until we're done. Copy that, Alpha 2. This is Alpha 1.
This is Alpha 2. I'm already in position and taking over the fight.
Yeah, roger. Hey, you probably want to get to Alpha 1's position. There was enemy BMPs up on the southwest. Enemy BMPs. So you might want to get a section over there or something. Because he's trying to flank us.
Yeah, seen and I've engaged in tanks for that.
Okay. He's also getting indirect right now, so Alpha 4 definitely knows we're there.
This artillery's getting a bit close. I might pull the truck back behind the trees. You let Alpha 1 know?
We're taking fire here.
I lost a tank up here. He's in the fucking north east of Grobby and in the corner of the fucking AO. That's lame.
We're taking fire here.
6, this is 2. Lost Leopard 1 tank to a missile from just north of Rooster. Over. It's right where Alpha 1 used to be, in that position.
Well, I'm
And
moving
6, this is
mortars,
Alpha
so
2, there's also tanks in that
I've
direction.
got artillery, but that's like 3 minutes.
So we have tanks in front and to our left at 3 o'clock in that map position. Over.
Six, this is Alpha 1. That tank fire is coming from that Charlie 100 area. Charlie 100 and Charlie 101 reference
Oh my
points,
god,
those two
man,
hills.
come on. I
Need
gotta
get
keep
something
pushing
on
these
the,
tanks to fucking move.
Side of that, northeast side of that hill. Get eyes on that. Copy.
Traverse right. Ceasefire.
Alright.
Repeat grid 527 something 152.
And 6, this is the 2. It was not 3 o'clock, but 9 o'clock. So it's across the river.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. Okay, Roger, can we get a recovery vehicle to Alpha 1-4, getting back to the MCP? Get his engine back up. Alpha 6 is Alpha 1. I'm giving you Alpha 1-4 at this time. Oh yeah, I can take care of it.
I do not know.
Just be advised that we tried to tow that vehicle and it wouldn't allow us to hook up to it. Should be now yours, Alpha 6.
3-1, we're taking fire here. 1, we're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. 4, we're taking fire here.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2, that position are getting artillery while you're here, so you know.
2-1, we're taking fire here. 2-3, we're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Shift backspace.
We're taking fire here.
Alpha 6, this is Alpha 1. Can you give Alpha 1-4 to Cap Gunner? He's going to tow it to the UMCP and get it repaired.
4-1, we're at our checkpoint.
Okay, I'll tell him to detach.
1-4, we're taking fire here.
My Steel Beast just crashed. Awesome.
I think Nike
Alpha 6 is Alpha 1. My entire platoon just had a game crash. Our game just died.
I think everybody got
Mine did the
game
same
crash.
thing.
Mind you, it's been flagging up network overloaded all flipping mission.
Yep,
Sick.
as long as it lasted.
So, what do we want to do?
Well, I'm going for a wee, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nike's trying to get a save game. I'm not sure how far back that would go, though.
Okay, we'll see.
That sucks. That was good.
Fact. Good lord. I think I had my mic audio muted for most of the stream anyway, but whatever. It is what it is. Had to actually use the old standby animation or photo. Hey gents, so right now, just so you guys are tracking, we're trying to see if there's an automatically saved game from the server and pull that back up so we can continue, but we'll see what it looks like and we'll go from there depending on how it is.
And I'm back.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing. Stand by.
I was trying to zero in on this artillery.
Server restarted.
Okay, back.
Apparently the server's been restarted.
See if we can get back in game for you guys.
Channel
hopefully.
switched.
Roger that.
Hey,
User left your
We need
channel.
an up 4 guy though.
This is Nate. We'll go up for. I just need to jump into the server.
No. We have a specific up 4 guy, but don't know where he went.
maybe just straight
User
up crashed.
left your channel. Channel
I
switched.
zoom out, I shoot a bit, zoom in, and like half my VMPs are dead. Okay. Jump on to the next one.
Do you need extra set of hands with the up 4 swords?
I need a server.
Yeah, it's up.
Is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't see it. No,
I'll
looking
try
for
look again.
sessions. There's no server up.
Okay, I've got 14 guys who disagree with you. Who's
Okay.
already in?
Yeah, just refresh. It appeared right now.
Channel switched.
Alright, so it looks like we've got a saved game, so we're going to go from there. Not sure where it is in the process. Call signs, this is 6. We've got the server back up. We're going to do a saved game. Just make sure that your guys are rejoining, and we'll continue from there. Hey, for all you guys watching this on live stream, sorry for the shenanigans, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Things sometimes happen. Alright, so how many folks join in on the average game night? It kind of depends on the season. I've taken a break from it for a little bit, but I'd say probably about, I don't know, anywhere from 16 to 20 is pretty normal. I think on the high end we've had, I think we had one mission in the past where we had like 5 platoons and every single one of them were manned, so 5 times 4, whatever that gets you. Math in public is, a great thing to do, especially when you're terrible at it. Man, always fun when you lose all your momentum. Yeah, crashes in Steel Beast for Team Y don't happen too often. Usually it's, I don't know, 1 or 2 people. So we'll have pauses and rejoins and stuff. I didn't really see that too much this game, which is good, but obviously, the entire server crashing is not necessarily a good thing. But it is what it is. Hey, I'll call signs this is 6. Is anyone not in the game right now and needs more time?
Alpha 2, Recon 1.
I'm in.
Alright, Alpha 2's good. I think Alpha 1's up.
We're up.
Sick. Okay. Hey, all of your guys.
Just eating a hamburger, collecting all the guts from the enemy I just destroyed. So.
This is server. Are we good to go?
Sure. Alright. Load this back up, see where we're at. I don't know if the plan file will be saved, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Don't really matter that much.
Hopefully we don't lose our map graphics.
I'm assuming we probably did, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
I think we do. Usually you do with save files.
Oh, nope, they're there.
No scheisse. Look at that.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. Hey, Hedge, I'll give back your stuff after everyone rejoins.
Yeah, we gotta do some
things.
I need Charlie 3-1, Charlie 3rd Platoon, Alpha 5-4 back. That's about it though.
I think you've already got Charlie 3rd. I'll give
Nah,
you 5.
I'll give you 5.
Hey, so as for skill level with this, a lot of guys are really nervous about, joining a multiplayer game and think they've got to be pro or something. You don't. Basic skill level that would generally be good overall to join one of these multiplayer games is when you get Steel Beast, go through the training, all of them, for one complete platform. I'd recommend either the M1 series of tanks or the Leopard 2 series of tanks. Either one of those is going to see a lot of use. Besides that, go and do the tank range, do training until you're able to achieve a score of 100, which really isn't that difficult. And then, or I'd say at least 90. 100 is what you should aim for. And then following that, go to do a few instant action scenarios and you'll be good. So you're not looking for someone who's super, high speed or whatnot. It's really not that bad. Hey, all call signs, just to make sure that we've got everything straightened out. Does anyone not have a call sign that they had previously prior to the game crash? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Can I get the recovery vehicle to recover a vehicle?
Alpha 2 is good.
So, yes, but need to grab another vehicle first with it, but we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, the basics is fine for this. I'm going to go ahead and let them know that we're good to begin. Try to get back into this shenanigans, as they say. Make sure everything's
We're good to go.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I think we're all waiting.
Yeah, the M60 isn't bad. Why I would recommend the others is the M1 and the Leopard 2 are extremely similar as far as their fire control system, the way to use
down,
them.
man. Because we're pushing into
6, this is
Provina,
Alpha
or getting
2,
ready
where do you
to,
want me to
and
go?
it doesn't look like the conditions are being set on the other side of the river. crashed. Awesome.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so I had another crash.
Yeah, I've crashed as well.
Sick. All right. Well, let's see what we can do.
That was fun.
Got to put the old standby screen on again. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just the game itself or maybe the mission had some error occur during it or something of that nature. I don't know. Never really experienced that twice in a row, but first time for everything, right? eSIM also recently released a patch, so it may be a bug or maybe it's a feature. Who knows?
User joined your channel.
Hey, can I try to host it and see if it crashes again?
I don't think that's a bad idea. Get with Nike.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Yeah, anyway, with the M1 and Leopard 2 series of tanks, they are remarkably similar. There's a few differences between them, such as the loader versus the gunner selecting what type of ammunition to use as far as indexing it into the fire control computer. But if you've learned how to use one, then you can transition to the other one pretty quickly. The M60 is fun, but much like the T-72, they're both fun tanks, but they are very different from more of the modern stuff. That and also the M60 is a newer vehicle, so there's going to be a little less scenarios focused on it. That being said, you can go in and edit the scenarios and change them to another vehicle that you can use, so that's, you can still do the modifications if you need it. All right. Go ahead and pull up Steel Beast again and see if we can get this thing going.
Channel switched.
This time it was crashed to desktop both times.
Yeah, but I mean, we've had some issues, but I can honestly say that prior to the 4.162 patch, or whatever we want to call it, I've never ever had this happen. Not once ever.
What's Assassin's IP?
The second.
Wait out, but if you reference TeamSpeak, it's the secondary.
Roger.
So that'll be, let me see, 73,
145, 112,
yeah, that's the
33.
one. If it's not me, it's him that's host, so it's one or the other.
Yeah,
User left your channel.
I think what we'll just do in this case is try it, see if it works on Assassin's End for the host portion. If it doesn't, then I don't know if it's just an error popped up in the mission that causes it to crash or what, but who knows. Figure it out, I guess.
Yep.
We probably ought to send this as a bug. This is pretty big.
I've got it live streamed. I think KT's doing the same thing. So I mean, if we can't get this working again, then it's too easy to post this onto the support portion. I just grab the video, trim it down, and I mean,
Roger.
I think Nike and Assassin, if it occurs when you do it, just send the log file or whatnot.
Yep.
Probably be more beneficial than just seeing it crash to desktop, which you can write.
Alright. I'm hopping back up.
Cool, man.
I'll hop to command, and then y'all let me know when to launch. And then...
Sounds good.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Give me 1 sec.
User left your channel.
Yeah, so with the yes, the regular license that you get with Steel Beast only allows 8 people per a multiplayer game. Now, what you can do is there is a separate server license that eSIM gives out to basically community groups. So, for example, Assassin has one as well as Nike has one for Kanium. So, really, if you've got an established group that has a large enough population, kind of similar to us, you can get a server license given to you by eSIM, so it removes the 8-player limit, and you can do as many as you want. I think there's a few other groups that do that that's similar. Obviously, the Thank God It's Friday games have that in effect since it's a community-hosted event. BG and Zach has it. Trying to think if there are. Those are the main groups that, English speaking anyway, that I play with. So there are more groups out there, I'm sure. I think United Operations has a Steel Beast group to some extent, but they join up with us a lot.
Marius, you didn't let me know when, man.
Yep. Hey, all call signs. Let me know when. Let me know if anyone is not in the game again. Alpha 1, Alpha 2, this is Alpha 6. Go ahead and report your Redcon status. Over.
I'm all good. Charlie's all up.
Sick.
I'm there.
Let me check on.
User left your channel. User joined your
Alpha
channel.
1. Alpha 1's good.
Sick. Alpha 2, you all here? Alpha 2, this is 6, Company Net. You guys all here? I'm just going to jump down.
I see what I do because I have a clan with my friends in Poland.
Hey,
They're welcome to join.
You guys
But
good?
well, it's not very active, so I might have just as well.
We have about 14 people that's playing every day or every second day. Some that want to play alone, and some that wants to play together.
Hey, are you guys all in game?
We are ready.
Yes.
Okay, got it. I wasn't hearing you on the Company Net.
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
Channel switched.
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, launching now.
All right. Maybe the second time will be the charm. Well, technically third time. Yeah. Think it'll make a difference if I wait until we get in game to start reallocating call signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just wait until we start. Who knows? Yeah, it's the truth. Fingers are crossed. We'll see. Hey, so what I'd like you guys to do with Charlie is halt in the vicinity of phase line Bow. I'm trying to prepare my guys to conduct an attack to battle position Alpha 2 Alpha, then head over to Hill 70. Try to give you guys some support by fire. Present the enemy with a dilemma, as they say.
Yeah, we gotta get Hill 70, we gotta get that cooking, man. Because I'm like pushing into Pravina already. I had no support in my flank.
Yep, tracking.
Wiglifs, what is it, Skimmit, and APOC, I think. You still loaded?
I am, yep.
You forget to feed the hamsters.
I just wasn't in screen. Apparently it doesn't load if you're not in screen.
Look at
Kind
you.
of weird.
Look at you.
Schoolboy error.
Yep, the fun of waiting for loading. Okay, cool.
I got everybody.
Yeah, let's just start it up and see what happens. If it crashes, well, we're back where we started.
Alright, here we go.
If this runs, we'll have to do a pause and rejoin, but whatever. Let's give it a few minutes.
Okay. Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well, guess
Hard
working.
crash.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something with the file overall.
User joined your channel.
That one will.
Well, hey, we tried.
Yeah, I'm getting my logs right now.
So we can conclude that it's something with the scenario, not something with the servers.
I'd say so, yeah. It seems to be irrespective of who's hosting.
Yep. So do we have anything else we can do?
I mean, I guess we can get a group consensus, but it's pretty close to the 2-hour mark already.
Then let's stop and skip here.
Yeah, I think we just go up to the briefing portion and do the AAR thing. Be a
Yep.
little limited, but it is what it is.
User left your channel.
Hey guys, looks
User
like
left
the
your channel.
game's not going to work. I
User
don't know if
left
it's
your
an issue
channel.
with the scenario or what, but we'll just go up to the briefing portion and do this AAR thing and proceed from there.
Channel switched.
Oh, yes.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry it didn't
User joined your channel.
conclude in a more decisive and proper manner, but
Somebody needs to write this up for
User
Steve
joined your
to
channel.
look into it. And serve
User
the
joined your
scenario
channel.
for later.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, I have the AAR. Let me just pull Schmidt
User
up.
was
2
moved
seconds.
to your channel.
And APOC is still in
User
headquarters.
was moved to your channel.
Not anymore, he's not. Alright, so the obvious elephant in the room. I've never had this happen before. I can honestly say that I have no clue what went wrong. I purposely, when I host, I shut down everything else. I clear my computer. I don't open any other applications, and
It's not a server side issue. It's a scenario issue because both servers had the problem.
yeah.
Question: Did you guys push any triggers or anything at that time?
No.
No, I
No.
mean the leaders. Any reinforcements? Anything?
I didn't push anything, no.
It's just something about a duplicate IDs.
Yeah.
You didn't
So
call
some-
for reinforcements on the red
Nope.
side?
Nope. Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
I'll go through all the call. It usually happens when you have a call sign that has a duplicate. There's 2 types of the same call sign.
Yeah.
Alright, so on the technical side, I'm uploading the AAR to the briefing room. File browser right now. So perhaps one of the two live streamers, because you have the data, could post this as a error or bug or whatever it is to Steel Waste.
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
I think just whatever if the server does a crash log file or something similar, that'd probably be more beneficial. All they'd see through my live stream is just the game basically freezing and crashing, and then this happening.
Yeah, okay. I posted the AR. I don't know which other files I'm supposed to post or access or anything. So let's leave that for now and say this is the first time I experienced this. Hopefully, also the last time. And over to you, Mr. Ive.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so the purpose of this operation, like previously briefed, was to basically clear and seize the objective of Rooster. That's the town of Pravina itself. And additionally, make sure that we're able to control the crossing sites of both Cal and Bronco. So how we intended to do this overall is have Charlie Company with one tank platoon attached, basically attack on the eastern side of the river, with Alpha Company attacking on the western side. I think major things that this map proved is certainly the use of micro-terrain and just using terrain effectively. Even though there weren't dramatic changes in elevation necessarily, there was absolutely areas where being, 3 meters from the skyline could mean the difference between life and death. So definitely something to consider, especially for some of the guys on the tank side who got involved in a lot of that heavy fighting at close range in vicinity of Hill 60 and Hill 70. Yeah, obviously I don't know how the operation would have ended, so we can hear the Op4 perspective on where they currently were when operations concluded, but I'll go ahead and pass it off to Charlie Company. We'll get some Op4 perspective, then we can go through the call signs in order and go from there.
I'm going to pass it off to Op4 first before I make my comments. Go ahead, Swordsman.
It would have ended badly for you, because I had tanks this time. No, I think I was the extended range gun ran the 2A6 and the Leo 2s were just, again, a lot better than M60, so I managed to kill what I needed at close range. My second step would be a withdrawal into the objective itself and defend it with a knife. I had issues with you guys being almost on both flanks. That means you could cross, you could cover each other from a distance, and that caused me some issues and a lot of vehicles. I think you were about 10 minutes from getting involved in a infantry dug-in fight. Too bad for Katie, because I know he likes that. I had about 2 companies, 1.5 company worth of tanks
User
hidden
disconnected
in,
from your channel.
in canyons and choke points, able to try and counter that. Just when it crashed, I thought I had a pretty good sight on Katie, but that's just typical. Otherwise, I thought you did pretty well. You managed to set up some good
User
long range
joined your channel.
covering archers. At some point, I think you got your supply unit too far forward. I think it was long range shooting, but I think I was hitting soft targets, and that's pretty much it. I think you did pretty well. You pressed on after that initial engagement where I killed that tank platoon. After that, I couldn't do much on that side, so you had me killed in the west. That's it.
Regarding the soft targets, you were shooting up the battalion HQ, I think.
File transfer complete.
Too bad I missed them. But that's how far I got before it crashed. I think I had a pretty good trap set. for that first crossing side. But yeah, again, crashed. That's it. Next.
Yeah, for Charlie Company, the pros were we were making great tempo. Guys were using dismounts much more effectively this game than the last 2 games, and I think we learned our lesson last game by trying to bring vehicles too far forward. Going what off Merz said about micro terrain, we used our dismounts smartly this time. Instead of cresting vehicles on top of hills, we put dismounts on top of hills, and I think between the 2 dismounted platoons, we pushed really hard and really fast. The one thing that you did not know, Swordsman, was that, yeah, we were on both of your flanks. However, I think if we did not have the technical issue, we probably would have desynced ourselves, because I think we were headed towards desyncing ourselves. I know I was in my head in the gunner sight a few too many times, and when I looked at the map, I realized I was pushing Charlie Company. We were ready to push into Provina, and the conditions had not been set on the far side with the tanks. The tanks had been in a pretty serious direct fire engagement, and they didn't have Hill 70. They didn't have that support by fire set, so we really didn't have the high ground overlooking Provina, and we weren't really set. And I was about to push Charlie Company into Provina, and it would have been a fucking bloodbath because I wouldn't have had any tank support. So again, pros were good use of dismounts, smart use of terrain. Cons, I think improvements rather for the next one are I just gotta, as a commander, I gotta look at the map and just get a better feel for where my adjacent units are. And then good fighting by the Op 4. Really appreciate the challenge. Thank you.
Alright, cool. We'll go through the platoons, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Charlie 1, Charlie 2, and then FO.
Alpha 1, just want to say good mission. It was intense. I think good job on my platoon's half. I had the AI do some weird things. I put him on my tank was, well, he was attached to my tank, and I put him on a stay order, which my tank was staying, and then all of a sudden he moves forward on a forward slope and gets hit. So I don't know why he moved forward on his own or even considered it. It's kind of interesting. So, but we noticed AI doing weird stuff during the mission. So, we had a guy who wasn't getting, like, the AI commander wasn't even talking to him at all. Like, he just pointed the gun in a direction. So we had that happening. So we seen some interesting things happening during this mission that wasn't recognized before. So don't know what it could be, but anyways, good job with the command and CO and all that stuff. And everybody in my platoon, thank you, and hope to see you again. That's it.
Alpha 2.
Yeah, I think it's me. I was a bit surprised when I came up a hill and got shot at from about 2 kilometers range and got killed with the front armor towards 105
User
millimeter
disconnected from
gun.
your channel.
But other than that, I lost 3 tanks there, so that was a bit bad. I didn't know that the 105 millimeter could kill a Leopard 2 in the front armor, but I learned that the hard way.
Depends where it hits.
Also, who's shooting?
And what ammo you got.
Yeah, but
I think the M61 the M60s on Op4, they use M900, which is the super hot 105 round. Anyway, continue.
After that, we got 2 Leopard 1s, which one of them was killed by a missile from my 3 o'clock side across the river. So our advance was not entirely coordinated. We were shot from the side instead of from the front, where we were expecting the enemy. That's not something we can do much about. Other than that, we had fun, and the repair thingy that worked. Actually, we got repaired one with the leaking engine, so that's definitely something the scenario designer should do in the future, because that's just bullshit that we can't take the engine out and put a new one in just because it's leaking coolant.
Well, one point I would say on that is, I think it's APOC who made this. If you put like a refueler truck next to the repair thing, because then that will fill up a fuel lake. after it's repaired.
I gotcha. Yeah, that's a good call.
And that was it for 2.
Cool.
Mikey?
Yeah, Roger. Good scenario, right up to the point where it crashed, but I mean, it is what it is. We have no idea what the technical issue is. From what I'm reading, seems to be no duplicate IDs or anything, so we'll wait and see what eSIM says to that. It was a good scenario. It was very well played by Op4. Good plan and good execution also. From what I saw with APOC in Charlie 6-6, we tried to assist the 2 mechanized infantry platoons to the best of my abilities. And any mistake on that is purely mine and not the platoon. Platoon did well within the parameters, and I at least hope that we were able to support the mechanized infantry with some support, despite the fact that it's been a while since we had Euro guys. They worked very well, and we look forward to playing some more with them on the next one, which hopefully won't do any wonky thing. That's it for me.
So, Charlie 1?
Yes.
Yeah. As we said before, good scenario, all that, I agree. Looking on my platoon, it all went good up to the point where we crossed the last bridges into the built-up area. We did it under indirect fire, and that broke up the platoon a bit, and I was too eager to keep attacking at the same time as the AI called out the contacts to the west, close to Alpha Company. So they were spinning the turrets around, which meant that the platoon got separated, and I was too eager with pushing on. So we didn't get coordination. So we got divided up and had single fights and no clear guidance in the platoon. So we started quickly taking pounding from BMP2s. So a lesson for me is to bring myself a little bit slower and worry more about the leading platoon than charging forwards. Also a good reflection for today is that the BMP2 is actually a pretty good opponent for a regular C-9040 Bravo, as its cannon can make pretty bad damage without destroying the C-190 in a few salvos. So on longer distance, they're fucked because the 40 mic is better, but on closer distance, the BM2 can still do a lot of damage, which renders the C-90 ineffective. So, but as I said, takeaway is to slow down more and focus about leading platoon. Charlie 2.
Charlie 2, yeah, echoing with everybody else. Fantastic tempo in Charlie Company, possibly our crime, just too much, wasn't it? But other than that, it's good fun, yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, appreciate everyone coming out this week, doing the scenario. Again, apologize for the error, whatever it was, that obviously cut the scenario short, but hope you guys had a lot of fun. I was definitely enjoying it. So, yeah, come back next week and we'll do another scenario like we always do.
We're getting errors in the scenario when you try to host in debug mode. So
What are the
there's
errors?
It's saying something about the artwork of the map. Like I just loaded another scenario and hosting, and I'm in debug mode
User
right now,
disconnected from
and
your
it loads
channel.
up fine. But when I change missions to the restart, it's erroring out. Hang on, restart. Here we go. Error loading this scenario. It may be incompatible, or its artwork map resources may be missing. Please see the log for more information. Let me go to the log.
Sounds like it's gotten corrupted somehow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey guys,
Jens,
thanks for watching.
thank you for this evening.
I'll go ahead and see you guys later. Again, apologize for how this turned out, but it is what it is. So, anyway, have a good day. See you guys later.